Hello there everybody, and welcome to another First Look Friday. That's what I'm deciding I'm going to call it, if I haven't already. Excuse me. So today we're going to take a look at this Beagle Bassett 206. This is an Airfix Vintage Classics model, which means it's old, as I may have mentioned with the previous Vintage Classics, and old but good old. Now this one's interesting to me because I bought this model kit specifically for the Fantasy Rebel Squadron. I'm not going to tell you which plane this is going to be or which vehicle this one is going to represent, but you know, if I tell you that it's going to be all silver chrome, then that may give you a bit of a clue. Maybe not, I don't know. Someone else for a watch here on the YouTube's built this kit recently. Well, I say recently, let's have a quick look. 2 years ago, so not so recently. Anyway, he built it mainly because of the model, but he did say that he didn't particularly like this airplane, and not the kit, the plane itself. And I can't see how anybody wouldn't like this aircraft. I think it looks rather cute. Cute little aircraft. Anyway, that's beside the point. If you want to see his videos, that's Greg's models. I'll link it below. You can watch him build this kit. Will you watch me build it in the future? I don't know. But you'll still see the result when I finally do build it. Yeah, I say when, not if, because I've decided I will build it. Anyway, right then, so quick look around the box. Airfix Beagle Bassett 206 Vintage Classics with all the model kit etc. on the bottom. 1/72 scale model, this one. I believe it's AO2025V is the model number. On this side, got various warnings in various languages, Hornby model, barcode etc. On the top, got a picture, a little drawing of the completed vehicle. Umbral paints that you may need and other bits not included, says it. One flying hour, so it's not that complex. I'm guessing because it only requires a 1 in the skill level, and a tiny little bit of a history of the aircraft right over here. And on this side, it's a little picture and so on, model number, and same as the other side. And on the bottom, we've got a piece of paper that's taped to it, because this is the receipt. So I bought this from Models for Sale. Models for Sale, which is a model shop, often recommended by Genesis Designs and Modelcraft. And I can see why. So this kit cost me £7.09 plus postage. Total cost £10.04. It's a good price. There's a bit of a discount on that. I don't know. I think that was just a discount on the thing. He didn't give me any special discount. By he, I mean the person who runs the shop or who does the stuff. £7.09. And when did I buy it? The date on here is the 20th of May 2024. So May, June, July, August. So no, 4 months ago. Thereabouts. Right then, so let's get a look inside this little box. And what's in here? I'm not expecting there to be a lot because it's quite lightweight. And it's this tiny kit. Look at that. Very little in there. Yeah. Anyway. Little bag of plastic and a large piece of paper with instruction manual. Oh, well, large instruction manual is what I meant to say. And a decal sheet printed by, oh, it doesn't say. I'm going to proudly say printed by Cartograph, like a lot of them are, but it doesn't have to say on there. Does it say so on the box? Yes, it does. Printed by Cartograph. So anyway, let's do the usual. I'll quick look at the instruction manual before carrying on. Quite a big piece of paper here. Yeah, So on the front there, in English, French, German, Spanish, and is that Swedish, I believe it says there, SV. We have the history, a short description and history of the aircraft. The handsome Beagle Bassett. Oh, so it's handsome, yeah. I just said a cute Beagle Bassett. B206, the twin-engine light executive transport and military communications aircraft, built by the Beagle Aircraft Company at their showroom base, and held the potential of being a huge global success, but for a number of reasons would only be built in relatively small numbers. Yeah. So look, what do we get inside here? We get it's a big fold-out page. So assembly instructions. So you got some a lot more languages here, suggesting that you follow the instructions quite well. Assembly icon instructions down here, and then we get into the building. So don't just start in the cockpit, we start on the whole thing, or the whole fuselage. So basically putting the stuff inside the aircraft, a couple of pilots over there, some seats, rear bulkhead, windows and stuff, big cockpit canopy, and so on. That's stage one. Stage two, you're putting on all the flight surfaces, the wings and tails and so on, and the propellers of the engines, as you can see there, they are spinny. Now it doesn't say don't glue part 21 to part 22, but if you want your blades, if you want your propellers to be able to turn, I'd recommend you just sticking that to that, part 21 to the propeller blades, part 23, and leaving the part 22 as just your bearing housing, as it were. Stage 3 is in landscape mode, and you're putting on the undercarriage main landing gear, and that's about it. Again, as I mentioned in the previous First Look Friday, you just got the parts shown. Doesn't tell you where they go. I'm fairly certain it is fairly self. Well, you can tell where the parts go. So, but like, you know, part 31, which is nose gear, will go into these tiny little holes there. But of course, what I'd like to see is an arrow from there pointing straight to there. But what can you do? So that's that. Yeah. What else do we have here? And on the back of that, we've got a full color page showing you the colors to paint the vehicle, which is white and silver or light grey metallic. They both appear to be the same, and yeah, white top, silver or underneath. And also the propellers can be painted in two different styles, so full black or stripy, and yeah. Well, that's the instruction manual right there. Let's take a look at the decals next. Here we are with the decals. Let's take a close look at that. So the decal sheet is, well, it is a new sheet, so unlike the mouldings of this kit, this decal sheet is brand new. So, well, I say brand new. It was brand new as from when the kit was made. It's not a few decades old. It's at most, 3 or 4 years old, I guess. Things, it doesn't say when this model was actually made. But it will tell you, they do tell you when the, let me see if it does actually tell you when the mouldings were originally made. It doesn't on this one. Oh yes, it does. Tooling and illustration, 1968. So this is the same age as me. Yeah. Yeah, Beagle Bassett 206, tooling 1968, pack design 2021. So I guess it's safe to say that these decals are less than 3 years old, or about 3 years old maybe. And yeah, they're very good. The what do you call the stuff? The carrier film on all of these is almost, I'd say, negligible. You can't see much of it except around the control panel, dashboard thing, and that's to be expected because it is an odd shape. But the rest of the things, the words, the lettering and that, the only place you can see carrier film actually is in between these letters, because all this is, let me see, that from the roundel to the number 6, that's all one decal, and the gaps in between there is certainly a noticeable carrier film, but that's about it really. So yeah, thumbs up for the decals. The plastic next. Tiny little bag of plastic for a tiny little aircraft. Let's dive in. Like the good old days. And a separate bag inside here with all the clear parts. So let's take a look at the main plastic bits. So it looks like the I can do a quick test fit while I'm here. The fuselage there, so that you can see exactly how big this airplane is going to be. My medium-sized hands. You see, so already I can see that it doesn't fit together perfectly at the bottom. There's a slight, well, quite a lot of misalignment at the over there, as you can see. The front looks, the front part of this landing gear bay looks fairly close, but at the back end there is a bit of a gap there. But overall, I'm not going to knock any points off, because at the end of the day, it's a tiny little kit from years and years, from decades ago, 50 years, over 50 years. So there you go. Anyway, so those are the fuselage parts. I got wings, all separate as well. Not unlike the previous kit I saw, the that I looked at last week, I believe it'll be. The surface detail, in this case the rivets, are again very noticeable and quite again, I think to me they're slightly overdone. Seems to be a trademark of Airfix kits. They also appears to be with this particular wingtip. This bit appears to be bent. Is it supposed to be like that? Yep, the other one is the same. So yeah, let me get it on the right one. Quick test fit of these things. And yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be like that, but I suppose when you get the glue on, it'll be okay. See, it's that problem there, but with gluing should be okay. So so that'll be a job for little safety clips or pins, clothes pegs, tiny little pegs. You'll see them when I build it, if I do the film. Maybe not. Anyway, those are the wings. Again, no problem with those. So far, all these bits, all the big bits, I'm quite happy with. I like the look of them. They go to, will they go together well though? That's another matter entirely. Different matter entirely. Oops. So that's, yeah, I need to clean off this burr there. And yeah, it looks like it'll be a bit big for the hole. Again, a job for manufacturer. Another, so we've got two sprues here, which contain all the tiny pieces. The tail fins, or the tail wings, whatever you call them, horizontal stabilizers, horizontal stabilizers, the wheels, front of the engine, cockpit, or cabin rather, dashboard there, bulkhead, got the seats there, and happily the tail fins don't have any pushpin marks on them, unlike all the other pieces. So it looks like somebody's been at this one with a little sanding device or something to clear up some marks on there. I don't know if you can see that there. Not sure why somebody would need to do that, but I guess it was worse when it came out of the mold, so they needed to get onto that. So yeah, the other sprue. Lots of more tiny parts, including the pilot and co-pilot, landing gear, the propellers there, and a few other bits like the landing bay doors. So a little aerial there, little V shape there, and there you go. So the parts look fine. There's not much in the way of flash, and that's not something that one should worry about. It's really something I try not to worry about, but it does happen. But I think the most egregious part of this is that as moldings go, they're not that brilliant. Yeah, but then I say, you know, these are 56-year-old moldings and 56-year-old tooling, and at the end of the day, I don't think they were making them specifically for people who want the greatest detail. They're making them for young modelers having fun, which is what I like to think of myself as, even though I'm not that young. But anyway, so there you go. So those are the bits and pieces that go into the other bits and pieces. And we have the clear parts. So see, one of them is loose. And yes, I am going to go into this. So this will be all the windows, the side windows mainly, and you've got the main nose canopy, or the main cockpit canopy there. You can even see it. Let me find something to hold it with. There we go. So it's not too bad, clear. The camera can't see because it's so clear. So it is pretty nice. There's no overlap around the edge, so masking this will be fairly difficult. Or do I need to mask it at all? Maybe we can just put it in and paint the lines on the edges. I'll see about that. You do have also molded onto the plastic the wipers. You can probably see that. Oh, there you go. And yeah, so that's a pretty good piece of molding there. So I'm assuming that I could be wrong. That was connected onto that side there, but it's broken off. So anyway, that's the clear parts. So if you get a close look at these ones, yeah, just the side windows, all four of them. I think that's all. There's a couple of other pieces on there, but I don't know what they are, and I doubt I'm going to worry about them. Anyway, there we go. So that is the Beagle Bassett. That is the Beagle Bassett 206 from Airfix, Airfix Vintage Classics. Now this is a kit which, seeing how small it is and how much I quite like this aircraft, I wouldn't mind seeing a 1/48 scale model of this particular aircraft. Does one exist? I have no idea. And if you know better than me, let me know down below. Yeah, anyway, that's it for this installment, for this video. If you like what you saw, tell your friends, share it out and about. If you didn't like what you see, tell me why, and hopefully I will be able to make a better video for next time. And if you have been, thank you so much for watching, and happy modeling, people. Take care.